And a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Hi guys, first video back for 2023. Cigarette in hand. I've done a New Year's resolution of at least cutting down, and hopefully I will. So today's video, we're going to go over a few things with Axion, the price, where I think we could go over the next few months. Vabble, update on Vabble. Anyone that's seen my video before I come away, well, the last previous videos, I did say with regards to Vabble that the possibility is the beta may be put back. Now, it's good news in my personal opinion. It's because they're adding extra content to it and stuff like that, other bits and bobs. So when the beta goes live, it's not, say, a half-baked potato, so to speak. Yeah, so in my personal opinion, they needed that extra time to add some other bits, make it more juicy and stuff like that. So we'll go over that as well. But first and foremost, let me just show you a couple of quick clips of when I was on a cruise. This is in Cadiz. You have to excuse me, I'm absolutely rubbish walking about with a video. But as you can see, this is my son and girlfriend, and his girlfriend, sorry. This is my daughter and her boyfriend. And I don't know where the wife is. She's probably in one of these shops. But this is in a place called Cadiz. As I said, apologise for the wobbly camera. This is on the ship that was on the Iona, which is a P&O cruise ship. Massive compared to some of the other ships out there. Took me ages, and I'm on about literally ages walking around. It's probably 3-4 days to find all the nooks and crannies. Had gymnasiums on it. Let's go to the next one. So like, from where I was just videoing there, I've walked along a bit. As you can see, you can play chess and stuff like that. Go through these doors here, and it takes you to lifts. Go down here. There's another seating area sort of thing. This was deck 18. That was a smokers area. So I spent a lot of my time up there. They threw us smokers up there out the way. Let's go to the next bit. This is going, as we went down them stairs there, this is going in. This is what was called the Sky Dome. This is where you had a lot of entertainment of a night. New Year's Eve. Now get this, I fell asleep at 11:40 New Year's Eve, so I missed the main event. It was videoed. This was what of a night what you could expect in the Sky Dome, where we was, acrobats and stuff like that. Da-di-da-di-da. This is in Cadiz, walking through down some of the narrow streets, beautiful shops and stuff like that. As you can see, dodgy video in there. This is it of a night. We docked for 2 days and we pub crawled a lot of these pubs. Found a discotheque that night, and 3:30 AM I crawled back on the ship, and I'll dig a photo out because I actually videoed the whole ship at 3:30 AM. Yeah, walking back from the discotheque. So anyway, that's enough of me being away. So price action with Axion. At this moment in time, as you can see, I've put some new lines in here. This is when we sort of hit rock bottom. This is when we came onto the Axion pen with USDC on Ape Swap. Yeah. So this is where we want to sort of hold, where we actually entered the new pairs, so to speak, way back in September, I think, wasn't it? Yeah. So I'm in memory serve well there. So we're bouncing off of that. I've always said, you know, quadruple one is where we want to try and sit at. Yeah. Now we can bounce past that. The first pump that we had when we entered Ape Swap, we hit up to the 1.4, which that represents that line there. And as you can see, we bounced off it quite a bit there. So we can get back up past the 1.4, maybe over the next, say, month. Yeah, because we can understand is back in December, you know, December 6th, December 7th, we hit a high, and personally speaking, this is just selling off for taking profits, and you know, because anyone that bought down here could have sold up here, and let's see what the ratio was. Anyone that was lucky enough to go down here, and I hate it when it does this, but here we go. So we're looking at, oh god, roughly 369%. So yes, you can have a profit being taken. And then obviously you got other the littler guys that maybe needed money over Christmas and stuff like that, and then you get others that are fearful with the market, and then what you call the snowball effect. Now I personally think, and this ain't financial advice, so you got to do your own due diligence, I personally think that if we can bounce along here a bit, yeah, and stay like this even for the next month, and then gradually go up, yeah, and then bounce along a bit and then go back up, and see our footings and stuff like that. That's personally what I'd like to see. Obviously, if we bash back down into can I still draw here? Yep. If we bash back down like this, we don't really want to go below this again. But if we got down to here, I definitely, me personally, you know, this is my own financial aspects. If we got back down to here, I'd be loading up heavy, yeah, without a doubt. So, but even at this stage here, DCA, yeah, don't put all the money in that you can that you can't afford, so to speak. My Axion staking, so anyone that's been watching me, obviously this is my YouTube account open. Well, I've earned 48 cents in wrapped Bitcoin. As we all know, or if you've not been on Axion quite a while, it was paused for quite a bit. They've introduced wrapped Bitcoin back. It's a lower percentage rate at the end of the day, but you are still earning some Bitcoin, yeah. And what I always say is, don't think of the now. Think of, you know, 1, 2, 3 years from now, yeah. So if we go back to my video just before Christmas, I'll zoom in on this. No, I can't. Right. So I've highlighted this one here. This is a video I'd done a few weeks back, yeah. So what one are we looking at? Right. So look at the price, $2.67, and 153,400 Axion was earned up to this point in interest, yeah. Now Axion has dropped, you know, 30, 40, 50%, something like that, up and over the Christmas period. Because I've been away, I've not obviously been keeping an eye on everything, Discord and stuff like that. Oh, and we'll go on about Discord in a minute. But yeah, personally, so that 153,000, and then my stake at this moment today, so we're looking at the one that's going to end the 25th of February. So 153,000, let's go to the 25th of February, so it's this one. So as you can see now, it's 241,000, yeah. Now, because the price of Axion has dropped, yes, I've earned Axion, yeah, but now it's worth $2.15 because the price has dropped, yeah. And this is what I've been saying to you guys. Think down the line. Let's think when Axion gets to, let's not even say 1 cent. Let's just say 0.001, which is, you know, 1/10 of a cent, yeah, which say Vabble is at the moment, right? So look at this, 241,000. It's worth $2.15 at the moment. But now, as I always say, let's be conservative. Let's say that was only 100,000 Axion at the moment. That'd be worth $105. So let's put this at 200,000. So 200,000 would be worth $210. Yeah, and that's not even putting Axion at 1 cent, guys. That's putting it at 0.001. Yeah, we've been 0007 before. Yeah, so with the current conditions around the world and everything else, and Christmas and gas prices and everything else that's going on, I personally think cryptocurrency in general is holding up very well. Yeah. Yes, with a, you know, if you got in the height, yes, you're at a loss at the moment, but you know, as I said, not financial advice, dollar cost averaging, because this is where you make your money. Yeah, when you see the juicy prices like this, Vabble, 0.001. Okay, my personal opinion. So going back to Axion. So as you can see, theoretically, Axion at 0.001 now, we're talking 1/10 of a penny. Yeah, we're not even talking 1 cent here. This would be worth over $200, and this is where the importance of ladder staking comes in. That'd be worth $100. That's another $200. That's another $200. Now, bearing in mind these stakes, some of these, you know, they've got to still go on another 4, 5, 6 months. Some of them, yeah. So this would be more like $500,000 then. Yeah. So then you're talking $500. $500. You see where I'm coming from? This is important to ladder staking. This is why you buy when the price is low and you get your stakes in. Yeah, you start earning your interest. Forget what the value is at the moment. Yeah, this is the super important bit. Don't think, oh well, this was worth $2.60 a couple of weeks back. It's only worth $2.15 now. No, look at your interest that you're earning. Yeah, and think ahead. You know, as I said, a couple of years down the line, when the interest in general crypto comes back, and then you've got retail investors come in, and then you might get one big large YouTuber see this and say, look, you know what, Axion's been around 2-3 years now, and they're still about, and you know, they've had their dips, and the community's fantastic, da-di-da. you know, and then you get an influx of another couple of thousand people, you know, investors coming in. So it's absolutely bonkers and crazy at the end of the day. So, so I don't want to muddle up myself. So we've done this, we've done that at the moment, we've done the T-bills. So let's go on a quick bit on Vabble. Vabble at the moment, absolutely bonkers in my opinion. Yeah, so getting you at the moment 200,000 Vabbles, couple of $100. Putting that in perspective, if Vabble only went to, well, at 1 cent, that'd be worth $2,000. Yeah, at 10 cents, yeah, that would be, if I'm right on this, $20,000, isn't it? Yeah. So, or is that? No, that is right. Yeah. So if you had 1 million at 10 cents, that's $100,000. Yeah, there you go. All right. So yet again, Vabble did have, it's had his ups and downs over, like say, the last month because of, you know, some of the investors might think, oh, you know, they've extended the beta launch. Now you won't find this at this moment in time on the Vabble app. Bear in mind, yet again, guys, it's been Christmas. You know, everyone is entitled to take a few weeks off spending with family, and Vabble is no different from any other company. It's no different from. It's no different from Axion, Utrust, everyone. So over the Christmas period, crypto in general normally goes quiet. It's as simple as that. Look, I've not been around for a couple of weeks in doing YouTube videos. Yeah, been on holiday, and I've only done this video, so I've got a lot to get on with this week. So this might only be the only video I'll do this week. So I've got a lot of playing catch up to do. But next week, back to full swing in my own personal life in terms of work. Videos and stuff like that. Yeah, but all these guys here, James, Mud, Mo, you know, DT, Gopher and stuff, you ain't gonna go for all the names, gonna keep it short and sweet. But all these guys here, they've all had to take time off as well. So what does that do? Obviously at that moment in time, everything slows up a little bit. Yeah, but reading this, so let's bring up this, hopefully you might be able to see this. So originally the beta was going live by the end of Q4, yeah, so end of December. So now obviously it's been shifted to Q1 to Q3 2023, but they've emphasized the beta will go live in February. Yeah, but yet again, you know, it could be pushed back a couple of weeks even after that, guys. Yeah, because there's a lot of inner workings with Vabble, in my personal opinion. Yeah, at the end of the day, you've got a dollar cost average, you've got to do your own due diligence, but as I've said, I've been loading up my bags as and when I can with Vabble, and that is basically it. So I think, apart from, let me just quickly go on about this. So Andy, look, not shows that I haven't been on Discord, for instance, for a couple of weeks. So this was posted 24th of December. So amazing Axion community from all the team. Would like to wish you the most blessed and happy Christmas. Yeah, and New Year, da-di-da-di-da. Special thanks to Superman and Crypto Casino for their tireless efforts on YouTube, and the many others like the Gorillas on Twitter. Yeah, I'd like to give a real big shout out to all the Gorillas. You do a fantastic job on the tweets and retweeting and stuff like that. And the Axion team in general and the community, all of yous, yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, this is fantastic. You know, fantastic community, fantastic project in my opinion. Quiet at the moment because we're just coming out of the Christmas period, guys. Yeah, but in true form Axion style, you know, you're gonna see a lot happening in my personal opinion over the up and coming months. All right, it's too many for me to click here, but yeah, so I think we'll leave it at that so I can bash on with my own personal work. If you wanted to read on this, by the way, the Vabble bit, come over to search Vabble, obviously if you're not joined to their Twitter, and read here the Notion. Yeah, so you'll just click on that and it'll give you the update and the reasoning and stuff like that why they've done that. I don't think you can find this on the actual website. If you go here and you go to the roadmap is still saying beta live Q4. Now obviously the web developer side of it, you know, they're on holiday, guys. Give them a chance to swap all this over. Yeah, right, anyway, as always, be lucky in crypto and peace out.